Yeah, okay, so now 20 minutes start now.
Okay, so in the third part, I will be first. So now we move to this very interesting season. Yes, our Tet holiday. Okay, so
Yes.
so today we will learn the lesson 36. Tet busiest time of the year. Okay, so let's get started. So
Okay.
in this lesson we have three parts in the same another lesson. So the first one will listen this conversation about once. Remember, listen carefully and write the conversation down. Okay, now let's get started.
Okay.
Well, welcome back to Around the World in 30 minutes. Thanks again, Sunata, for telling us about New Year's celebration in Thailand. Next, we have Phong from Vietnam. Hi, Phong. Hi. Your New Year is called Tet, isn't it? That's right. The Vietnamese celebrate Tet are different from each year, don't they? Yes, this year we will celebrate Tet at the end of the January. What should people do to celebrate Tet? A lot, as is the busiest time of the year. Okay, do you listen clearly?
Yes, I do.
Okay, so now we will learn some vocabs. In the second part, we will learn some vocabulary in this conversation. Okay, the first one, around the world. Around the world is this the idea. No, is the sentence is very popular. Is such as it can explain some people, young people nowadays, they are all want to travel around the world to to improve their eyes, improve their knowledge, or to get a lot of information from another place. So they want to around the world to travel a lot of place, travel to a lot of new place. Okay. So can you make a sentence with around the world?
Okay, so many nowadays a lot of people travel around the world.
Okay, very good. So in this audio, you can say the program around the world in 30 minutes. Okay, can you tell me how do you think about this?
I think this is a television program, and its name is Around the World in 30 Minutes. I think it is a talk show when an MC talk to talk with some people, okay, and each of them introduce each of them who is from other countries, and they introduce the place who is live in.
Okay, that's very good. As my think about this too.
Yes.
Okay, so another one, celebrate is a verb. Yes, is a verb to show or is that a day or an event to important by doing something special on it. So when you will translate to you, A noun. A noun is celebration.
Yes.
It's an event or a show or a day in a year, but it's very special to celebrate, to make a party, to have some interesting activity. So
Okay.
can you list for me some celebration in your country?
I think some celebration in our country is International Women's Day, the National Day. International Women's Day is on March 8th. And International Day is on September 2nd. Or what else? And Children's Day on June 1st. And Tet holiday, which is on, of course, it is celebrated as lunar calendar. Okay, it is on lunar calendar. It's on not solar calendar. It is lunar calendar on the first 3 days of a lunar calendar year. Okay, and what else? And Vietnamese Teachers Day on November 20th. Yes, those are I can think of about celebration we normally organize in our country.
Okay, thank you so much. And all of these celebrations occur at different time each year. Okay, so we learn this phrase, a sentence at different times of each year, at different
Yes.
times each year. Okay, so do you understand this sentence?
Celebrated at different times each year.
Yes.
Do you want me to explain the meaning of the sentence or the grammar point?
Yes.
Both of them. Okay. It means that you know, Vietnamese Tet is celebrated according to lunar calendar. You know,
Yes.
lunar calendar. It means the calendar we base on the moving
Lunar.
of a moon.
Yes,
A moon, right? So that's the reason why in this year, okay, first 3 days of Tet, maybe which falls on the fall on the different types of solar calendar. That's the reason why this sentence said, I think the content, that's the meaning that's that's this sentence want to talk about. It means because the time of lunar calendar all are normally usually not the same as the time in solar calendar. That's the reason why Vietnamese celebrated at different times each year. Each year means each solar year.
Yes, right. Very good. And this answer, I think, is this sentence are very difficult to understand. Understand someone who don't know the lunar calendar.
Yes.
So they don't understand this sentence. They will ask
Okay.
what celebrations are at different time each year. Is very difficult. But when I was in I'm living Vietnam. I live in Vietnam, so
Okay.
I can't understand this. Okay, so
Okay.
it's often at the end of January. I think it is in the past, but now they are always in the beginning of February. Do you think so?
Yes. I also find that normally fall Tet nowadays usually fall on the beginning of February.
Yes, okay, I think so too. So the next one, busy. So in the final sentence, you can say is the busiest time of the year. Okay, so
Yes.
it's very easy to know because it's in superlative. Superlative. When you use the word busy and make and change to busiest, add
Yes.
est in the after of the word. So
Yes.
this time is the busiest time of a year. Okay.
Yes.
So now we will learn some grammar. The first one is tag question. Tag question.
Yes.
So I think as time's up with me. So now is your turn.
Okay. So I continue your presentation. I mean that something that you mentioned above, I don't want to talk more. Okay, now we focus on grammar point in this in the article. Okay, now we talk about tag question. Okay, tag question. Do you know how to make a tag question?
How to make a tag question? Again, it's not too easy, but you just only make a normal sentence, but you add tag question in the end of the sentence and make a question such as you often use the verb or the verb and the subject with a negative form. For example,
Yes. Yes, that's right.
Yes, she is a beautiful girl in her class. She is a
Okay.
beautiful girl in her class, isn't she?
Yes. That's right. Okay. Your idea is good. Okay. But I still want to add something to your answer. Okay. Normally, a tag question is different from a normal question. Okay. A normal question, we have to put the verb, right? The verb to be, or the main verb, or auxiliary verb like do or have or can. We move it to the beginning of a question, of a sentence, right? But here is a tag question. It includes two parts. The first part is a statement, and then we have a comma, and then the second part is tag question. The tag question part, the question part, here includes, of course, it is always in the negative form, or even though affirmative form is opposite the form of the statement. Okay, if the statement is in the negative form, so the tag question is in the affirmative form. Okay, in the contrast, if the statement is in the negative form, in the affirmative form, so the tag part is in the affirmative form. Remember? And so it just includes, this part includes two parts. Just is verb and the subject. And verb and subject depends on the verb and subject of the statement before. Okay, if the statement, if it is it has a to be verb, okay, so the tag question also use verb to be. Okay, it comes before subject. That's all. Okay, so now you help me to make 2 sentences using the tag question in 2 forms. It means the statement in the affirmative form and the tag question in the negative form. And the second one is the statement is in the affirmative form, and the tag question is in the affirmative form.
Okay, so the first one, he isn't us, he isn't us, this, he isn't an officer, is he? And another
Yes.
one, my father is the tallest in his office, isn't he?
Isn't he?
Yes.
Is my father is the tallest. Is the tallest one in the office.
Yes, I always forget it.
Okay, and so you make one more sentence using the normal verb, not to be verb. A normal verb, not to be verb.
She writes a new letter.
Okay.
Don't she? No.
Doesn't she?
Doesn't she? No.
Yes.
Does.
Yes, because it depends on the verb and the subject of the statement, right? Because she writes. Okay, so here you have to lend the auxiliary verb does. Okay, not do. So it can be easily, if you make a lot of practice every day. I think so. Okay, so move to the structure, that is should. Do you know when we use should?
We will use should when we make a subject to tell about to tell someone they need to they need to be they need to do something or some activity. I think so.
Now we are high five with a partner and say you are awesome. Okay.
You're awesome.
Ok, dạ vâng ạ. Thì trước khi mà kết thúc buổi học ngày hôm nay á, thì em